everybody. This is Lisa Grunden. How are you on this Monday evening? Hopefully you've had your Monday morning motivators and you've been having a great start to the week. I wanted to talk about too much of a good thing. You know, we've been unpacking, and actually we're making a lot of progress. The place is starting to really shape up. And the one thing that we're noticing now is this massive amount of clothing that my husband and I have gathered. Because some of our stuff has been in storage for 7 years, some of it had been in storage for about 4 years, and some of it had been in storage for just a couple of months. And then I made sure, of course, that I had clothes here so that, and boy, am I glad that I did, so that I would have something to wear. So anyway, so upstairs in the laundry room right now, I want you to have a good opinion of me, so I don't want you to quite to see how tall the stack of laundry is, because we're dumping these clothes from all of these years and all of these travels, and it's like, oh my goodness, it's like, how many clothes do we have? You know what I mean? And so it's like going through, and it's like when I was going through my stuff from when I lived in Qatar, I'm like, oh, I remember wearing these kaftans because, you know, abayas and hijabis are what a lot of women were wearing, and so I would wear brightly colorful ones, and I was like, oh, I love these so much, and they're not really very practical for the United States. However, you know, I kept two that I thought were really amazing. So going through and doing a lot of the toss, a lot of the giveaway, and we've taken this stuff to the donation boxes already, and there's still more. And then going through my stuff, you know what I found? I found a treasure. I found a jacket that I had not seen since 2010. And look, it's even a little bit big. How does it get any better than that? So, you know, when we have too much of even a good thing, too much of a good thing, it can really weigh us down. Having to do all that laundry, having to have space in our closet, it really jumbles everything up. So sometimes it's just really a great idea if you're moving like me, or if you're, I don't know, if you're making room for something new in your life. So making room for something new in your life is as simple as going through your laundry, going through your clothes, making sure that you wash them before you donate them. It's just the nice thing to do. And clearing out those closets so that you can make room for a really cool jacket that you find. Again, in this jacket is awesome. It's amazing. I just love it. I bought it a long time ago. And just making room in your life for the next, for the better, because, you know, it's never hard finding stuff. It's never difficult. And then this way, when you go and you find a cool jacket or a beautiful dress or a great pair of shoes or anything like that, there's room in your life for these kinds of things. And it's always, you know, getting rid of the old clogged up stuff. If you've got 4 sizes of clothes in your wardrobe, then hey, you know what? Get rid of a few of them, because when you shrink back down into that perfect size, or maybe even a size smaller, if you're going to be in my Finally Thin Forever program, well then you get to go get some new stuff. And there's a lot of great resale shops out there, and sometimes you can find a lot of great stuff on really good deals in like Macy's or Dillard's or any store that you like to shop. So when we have a lot of stuff that's just kind of hanging around, it really weighs on us, because it takes up just too much space, too much energy. And it's nice to have things that are free and flowing, where your space is free and flowing, so you have room to move. You have room to create something better. You have room to make something new manifest in your life. So it could be clothes, it could be furniture, it could be anything. It could be shoes, it could be lots of stuff. It's like, you know, kind of like if you're into cookies or a pan of brownies or something like that, and too much can make you feel pretty sick sometimes, and you don't feel very well, and you're kind of sluggish and not moving very well because you're all bloated and stuffed, and all you can do is lay there. And maybe sometimes, but come on now. That's exactly what it feels like when we have too much stuff around our house. Because believe me, we just got done just last night with purging and getting the first floor. I won't show you the second floor. The first floor of our place just picked up and spruced up, and it just feels lighter, and it just feels like there's more room to make something happen. And so your life is all about making something happen. And the best way to do that is to clear up some of the old, purge some of the old, whether it's some old thoughts that you have been thinking, and maybe you just need to let go of, a little bit of forgiveness, a little bit of, you know what, I'm just choosing not to think these kinds of thoughts anymore, because I am worth more than that. If it's extra clothing, extra shoes, stuff like that, it's like, you know what, I loved these and they were really cool, and I'm ready for something different and new, so I'm going to pass these on and let someone else enjoy them. Sometimes you can sell them, sometimes you can give them away, whatever you want to do. And for food, it's kind of checking in with the body, saying, body, what would you like? Would you like a little piece of chocolate? Would you like a nice fresh salad? Would you like to go to the farmer's market and see what's available? Would you like to have something nice and organic? You see how purging the old makes room for the new, whether it's thoughts, especially if it's thoughts. If it's stuff in your home, no matter how wonderful it is. Because there's one other thing that I've been purging in addition to clothes is books. I have purged books for a long time, and then I just keep getting more books because there's just so many fabulous books out there to read. And every time I go to a seminar or I'm in a mastermind or something, people are telling me about a new great book, a must read that must be done. And so I had to purge some of those too and give them to new homes. And that wasn't easy, because my husband and I consciously made sure we only had so many bookshelves and too many books, and to let go of some of those too. So whatever it is that you're hanging on to, especially thoughts. Has anybody ever hung on to a thought for far too long? Especially if maybe a negative thought celebrated anniversary or a birthday, or maybe more than one of them. Not such a great thing. So let go, purge and let go, because you're free. You will fly like the beautiful yellow butterfly that I saw in my backyard today. I'm like, wow, that is a gorgeous yellow butterfly. So be free, fly free, have fun, let go of that crap that just weighs you down. Let go of those beautiful things that just weigh you down. This is Lisa. Until next time, I hope that you are just having a fabulous day. Bye-bye.